Okay, children, good afternoon to all. Good afternoon. I'm starting the class. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So before lunch, do you remember the things what we learned?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we studied about divisibility rule, and now it is time to apply those divisibility rules in prime factorization. Okay. So yesterday I told about to simplify the radicals. To simplify the radicals. Radicals. Let me tell about radicals. Radicals means the root sign. That root sign. Do you remember that root sign? Do you know root sign? Okay, I'll show you. Listen. Okay. Can you see the board? Can you see the board?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So radicals means this sign. That square root sign. No? It is known as radicals. Radical sign. It is known as radical sign. Radical sign. So I told about to write some 2-digit numbers, root 50 like this, and root 72 like 2-digit numbers. To simplify it, as according to the question, we have to simplify it. Okay. When we simplify, we will be getting some other simplified form for root 50 and root 72. So here we are using the prime factorization. For simplification, we need prime factorization. Listen, children. For simplification, Pavitra, can you hear me? Are you there, Pavitra?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible to you? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, simplification, we need prime factorization. And prime factorization, we need the divisibility rules. Okay. So, we'll start with prime factorization and simplification of radicals. So, first question, last class I taught you, we have done this some questions, but today we will start with the small questions so that small sum so that you can apply the prime factorization or divisibility rules properly. Okay. Listen to me. I'll give the question to you now. Okay. Wait. Wait, children. 1 minute. Okay. Can you see the board now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay then. Okay. So we are starting with the prime factorization. Now listen, our first question is how to write root 50. Can you see the board? Can you see the board?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes. Okay. There is method 1 and method 2. I'll show you. Method 1. I told you to do the same thing. Method 1 and method 2. I'll teach you how to do. Listen. Can you see the board now?
Yes, ma'am.
Method
Yes,
1.
ma'am.
You are using prime
Yes,
factorization. See. How will you use the prime factorization? We are doing the downward division. Okay. Okay. So we'll start. Prime factorization means when you see 0, there is a tendency to divide that number with 10. Okay. But don't divide with the composite number. It is prime factorization. So we start with 2. If it is not possible with 3, or when you see it, you can factorize with 5. Okay. So we start with the 2 first. So 50, can you identify whether you can divide 50 by 2? Can you divide? Can we divide 50 by 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Why? How did you understand? How did you understand?
The unit digit is 0.
La, somebody is telling the answer. Raya is telling the answer. Yes.
Unit digit is 0,
0.
even
Very
number.
good. Unit digit is 0. So I am happy that you are applying the divisibility rule in this. Okay. So of course you can divide with 2. What will be the answer?
25.
25.
25.
25. Just write the half of it. Okay. So now can you divide with 2? Can you divide? Can
No.
you divide? Which is the
No.
next
Yes.
number we can divide?
No.
Which is
No.
the next
5.
number?
5.
5. How did you understand
5.
this 5? How
5
did you
into 5 is
understand?
25.
The unit digit is 5.
Very good. Unit digit is 5. Okay. So unit digit is 5. So we are dividing with the 5. Fine. Next. Next, of course, you can divide with the 5. So
5.
it is 1. Now,
1.
our question is root 50, right? So root 50 is, this sign is known as radical. Okay. So altogether these numbers are known as radicals. I hope you understood. Okay. So root 50, 50 is 2 into 2 into 5. Now, can you see one pair over there? Pair. Can you see one pair?
Ma'am, 2 into 5 into 5.
Sorry, dear, sorry. I'll check it. Okay. I'll erase it. Wait. Thank you for showing my mistake. Okay. Is it correct now? Is it correct now?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
it correct now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what will be the answer? 2 into 5 into 5. Here, if you see one pair of numbers, that means inside the square root, if you see one pair of the primes, you can take one number out from the square root. So, can you identify one pair from this? 2 into 5 into 5, which is the pair?
5.
Pair
5
5.
into 5.
5.
5.
So from those two 5s, we can take one 5 out. Okay. And,
Into 2.
but that root 2 has no pair. 2 has no pair. So,
Yes.
how will you write it? How will you write? 5, that 2 you can simply write root 2. So root 50 is 5 root 2. Did you understand? That 2 is alone there. It has no pair. So you have to indicate it as root 2 itself. So it is root 2. Did you understand? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
listen.
ma'am.
Pair number, if you see one pair of numbers, you can take one number out, and the number which has no pair, you have to write it inside the square root. So we got the answer as 5 root 2. Okay. Now see. Now the method 2 is, you can okay, method 2 is, how it is coming like this. Can you see the board now?
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you see? Okay, wait.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Method 2 is root 50 equal to root of, you should write it as a perfect square and a number. But when you see, when you factorize it, you can understand from the prime factorization, which is the perfect square. You have to write this as a product of a square number and one number. So how will you write root 50?
5 square.
How will you write root 50? You have to write root 50 as a product of one square number. Can you see 25 there?
2 into 5 square.
25 into 2. Raya, is this correct? Now it is 25 into 2. When you see the prime factorization method, you can understand it is 25 into 2 only. Right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
from root, then after that you have to separate the roots like this, root 25 into root 2. Again, you know root 25 is 5 and root 2 has no other answer. So, we will write 5 root 2. This is method 2. I hope you understood. Did you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you write this? So this is method 1 and method 2. Shall I give the question to you? Another question? Will you do it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Shall I give the next question to you? Noble, turn on your videos. Your profile picture is good. But it is not good to see it always. I don't know whether Noble is there or not. Noble, turn on your videos. Okay, our next question is, next question. I'll clear the board. And next question is, second question, root 300. Root 300. You should do it in two methods, method 1 and method 2. Method 1 and method 2. Two methods you have to do. Root 300. I have given you one question, root 300. Okay. Do it. Navneet, are you doing? Ashna, I cannot see whether you are doing or not. Delvin, Rachel, George, Aaron, Alicia, Anaj, Chrisjo. We teachers are always calling your names.
Ma'am, when I on the camera, I can't hear you.
You cannot hear me. Okay. Do it. Root of 300. It is very easy question. Okay. Let me see. Okay, children. Alicia, are you getting any doubt? Okay. 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 Did you get the answer, anyone?
Ma'am, 10 root.
Don't tell the answer. Don't tell the answer. Did you get or not? Tell us or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Okay. No problem. You take your own time and finish it. Okay. Okay. Shall I explain? Dr.Raju? Okay. Rachel Bobbin,
Yes, ma'am.
did you get the answer?
Second method I didn't properly listen.
In one method did you get?
Yes.
One method did you get? That answer is enough. I will explain the second method again. Okay. Okay. Okay, Fisan, you just gave a message to me. In the question root 20, root 50, how 25 into 25? Did I write the step like that, Fisan? Did I write the step like that, 25 into 25? Yes? Fisan, I am asking you. Fisan? Fisan, I am asking you. You gave a message that how 25 into 25 will come. Did I write like that? I think I wrote, I'm sure that I have written 5 into 5. And it is 25 into 2, right? Hmm? Fisan is not answering. Okay, anyway, Rachel Bobbin, can you tell me the answer of root 300? Method 1. Method
2,
1. Yes.
150
Root
divided by 2.
300. Yes. You root
2,
300 is prime factorization. You are
Ah.
dividing with the
2,
then
150,
again which number you divided?
2,
With 2, answer is
75,
good. Next.
5,
Answer is
15,
again
5,
then
3,
very good, excellent. Then
3,
3
1.
1. So root 300 is
Is
how did you write root 300?
equal to 2 into 2, 5 into 5, then
2
3.
into 2 into 5 into 5
5 into 5 into 3.
into 3. And how did you get the answer like this? Yes.
2, 2,
From 2,
5 into 5. 5
from
into
2, 1, 2 you took out. Then
then
from 5,
5,
1, 5.
5, 1,
And
5,
what about 3?
3,
How did you write 3?
Square.
Square root of 3, right?
3.
So what
10,
is 10?
10's
10?
root 3.
10 root 3 is the answer. 10 root 3 is the answer.
Yes.
Did you get the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 10 root 3. 10 root 3. Okay. Now, next one is our method 2. See, root 300 is a perfect square into some number. Can you tell which number is that? When you see 300, you can identify. Or when you see the prime factorization numbers, you can identify.
150. Ma'am, 150.
150 is not a perfect square. Look at this. Look at, see. I will show you how you can identify. You got the answer as 10 root 3, right? You got the answer as 10 root 3. First method you got as 10 root 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the square of 10? Square of 10?
2 into 4.
Square of 10. 10 square.
100.
100. So from that answer you can identify the number. Square is 10. Square of 10 is 100. So root 300 is C.
100.
Listen, you got the first method, you got the answer as 10 root 3. Okay. See, this is 10 root 3. From this 10, you write the square of 10. Square of 10. What is square of 10? 100. So 300 is 100 into 3. Did you understand, Rachel?
Yes, ma'am.
So root 300 you can write as 100 into 3. 100 into 3. Now you can separate it. Root 100 into root 3. What is the answer? Root 100's answer is
Root
10.
300.
And you write as root 3 itself. So it is 10 root 3. I hope you understood. If you get the first method, it is easy. If you get the first method, it is easy for you to do the second method. Shall I give one more question for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. The question is third question is root 80. Root 80. It's a very easy question. Do the first method and the second method. Method 1. When you get method 1, it is easy for you to do. Method 2 also. Okay. You're getting the answer. It is easy to divide. Fisan, Lena, Rachel George, Meghna Baiju. Fisan, I told it is 25 into 2, right? Fisan, root 50. Fisan is giving the message to me. Fisan is giving the message to me. I wrote it is 25 into 2. I did not write 25 into 25. It was a mistake. I wrote it is 25 into 2, right? Okay, so what about this question? Are you doing it?
Yes.
Okay. Did you get the answer, Navaneeth Krishna? Navaneeth? Did you
Ma'am.
get the answer? Okay. Will you tell the steps? Will you tell the steps, Navaneeth?
Yes.
Okay. So root 80.
By 2.
Root 80 by 2. Good. Then?
40
Yes. Next?
by 2.
Then?
20
Yes. Good. Then?
by 2.
2.
10
10. Now?
by 2.
By 2. Answer is?
5. 5
Again?
by 5.
1.
1.
Right? So root 80 is?
Yes.
Root 80 is? Can you tell the answer? Root of?
2
2
into
into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5.
Good.
2
Then what
into 2
answer you
into
got?
5.
2 into 2 into
2
5.
into 2.
2 into 5 root 5.
From 2 into 2, you got 1, 2. Again, next pair, you got 1 more 2. Now, what about 5?
Square 5.
Square root of 5. Root of 5.
Root
Okay.
5.
And answer is
4
4
root
root
5.
5. Good, good. Very good, very good. Answer is 4 root 5. Did you get the answer, all of you?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chrisjo? Chrisjo got the answer? Chrisjo? I'm calling you, Chrisjo. See, Chrisjo, Noble and all. Okay. No response.
Ma'am, I am here.
Where?
In my house, ma'am.
That I, of course, I understood that you are in your house. And respond. When I am
Okay,
asking something, you respond, Noble. Okay,
Okay.
Noble, explain the second method. Noble, I understood that you are in your house. I know. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
It
Ma'am,
doesn't
divided
matter
by
if
4.
wherever you are, but you have to respond to the question. Now, explain the second method.
Divided by 4, ma'am.
Second method. Root 50.
Ma'am,
Root
divided by
50.
4.
Divide by 4,
Root
okay.
50.
Can you tell the answers inside the root?
5. Ma'am, 5.
5 into what?
10.
5 into 10. Noble?
Ma'am, 80.
15.
Ma'am, 80.
Okay. I'll erase. Wait. It is root 80, right? Okay. So, root 80. Tell Noble. Root 80 is? Noble, tell the answer.
Ma'am, 4.
4 into what?
4 into 10. 4 into 20. 4
4 into?
20.
4 into 20. 20 is a perfect square. Listen, simplify maximum. Simplify maximum. If you get the answer, you will get 2 root 20.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So write perfect
4
square
into
as a big number. I know there you might have mistaken with this. See, when you write the perfect square, write the maximum number for that. Take the maximum number. Big perfect square, okay. Right. Tell the answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Noble, listen carefully.
Yes, ma'am.
First method you got as 4 root
Yes.
5. Correct? Yes?
Yes.
4 root 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Write the square root of 4. Sorry, square of 4. Take the answer from the first method. This is the first method. You got the answer as 4 root 5 from the first
Yes.
method, right? Only
Yes.
one method you need to know, but I am teaching 2 methods. First method, are you familiar? Is it clear for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you study this method also. From the first method, you know that it is 4 root 5. And write the square of 4. What is the square of 4? That means 4 into 4.
16.
16. Okay. So root 80 is 16 into this. Inside the square root there is 5, right? So root 18 is 16 into 5. Okay? Okay? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Then listen. Now look at this also. When you see the prime factorization, 2, 2, 2, 2 into 5. Can you find 16 there? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 is 16. Prime factorization, just look at the prime factorization. Look at this. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 4 2's together. You are getting 16, right? From there also you will get the answer. Look at here, it is 16. So from there also you will get the answer. It is root of 16 into 5. Then, now how will you write it? Now, what is the next
Root
step?
6 into root
Root
5.
16 into root 5.
Root 5.
What is the answer of root 16?
4.
4 root 5. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, I'll give one more question for you. Next question is root of.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yes.
In the last question method too,
Uh,
can we take root of 40 into root 2?
how? 40 is a perfect square. 40 is not a, you take always a perfect square into a number. Okay? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, next question is root 75. I think it is fourth question. Root 75. Root 75. It is very easy to find the answer.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
ഞാൻ
Okay.
പഠിച്ചോളാം
Yes? Yes?
Ma'am, which problem? Ma'am, which problem? Ma'am,
Okay. I hope you got the answer.
ma'am, which problem?
Yes?
Which problem?
Anu?
My connection gone. Can you
Yes,
tell
yes,
the
yes.
question?
It's not clear.
Can you tell the question? Can you
Listen.
tell that question?
Who?
Ma'am, can you tell the question?
It is root
connection gone.
75. Okay, will you do it and tell me the answer when I come for the next class?
Okay, ma'am.
Next class. Okay, I want to ask
Ma'am,
Noble one
permission,
thing.
ma'am.
Listen. Noble,